How's it going, everybody? I'm still setting things up. I was literally sitting here too. I was ready and I thought I had everything, but there's just, I gotta copy this link and all that, and I still don't have a habit of doing it. Need more bots. I gotta set everything up, man. I can't keep doing this amateurish, stuff. Oh no, that might be an issue. That is that is so embarrassing. I think I was muted that whole time, huh? I had it on. I was monitoring my mic. Hold on a second. No. Oh. Yeah, and I'm still copying the link and putting it where it's supposed to go and all that too. Amateur hour for real though. Okay. Paste. I'm live on Twitch. We grind. Select all. Copy. Paste. Easy. We grind. Okay, let me go back here. Can I hear you from this site? Okay, I can. And it's funny, the Twitch creator dashboard from a mobile web browser is almost better than from the mobile app. Can I adjust the volume though? Because if I can't adjust it anymore finally, I may have to go back to the app. Okay. It's 2%. That's still a little loud. I guess I'll just turn it down from here. Okay, that might work. Oh, my friends. Let's see if that works. Because it actually kind of does. Okay. As you can see, we're back on JPDB. We've got a little, hopefully fun site I've picked out to break up the time, some random Wikipedia articles, GIFs, the classics, and then I think we're ready to just hop in here. I gotta remember to hold my phone up, otherwise I won't be able to read chat, huh? We'll do it like this, maybe. Or you know what? I'll just go back to the app. If there's one thing that I can do there, is just read the chat more easily. How about that? Or close open. Does that sound fine? Yeah. Alright. Arata.
Arata.
And then already. It's just Kikas.
聞かす。君の愚痴を聞かされるのはうんざりだ。
Not a super common word for me to see, actually. 目を閉じる。
目を閉じる。
目を閉じる。Whoa. やねる。
かねる。
かねる。
私は勉強。
What other words do I know you from? Because it's like none. Like, is this in Magawa? Kamakura. If I memorize the prefectures, then I'll be able to read them more easily. That could be a nice little thing. Because I've learned how to read the prefectures a couple times before, but then, you just kind of forget. Let's do this one more time. Boom, boom. Do that. Maybe I just put it in Mondai as well. Stack up the list. 罰せられる。
罰せられる。
クジャク。クジャクがどうなるのかとか。なぜ助けてくれるのか。クジャク。
クジャク。
Alright. Is that even worth writing down? Just keep hitting hard on it until the world ends, because, I don't know if I'm gonna have to remember how to say P-fell anytime soon. 異端人、断人人、断人。
異邦人。
異邦人。
子供はみんな異邦人だ。
うん。 Uh, we'll put that. Well, might as well. Ihojin. But how's everyone's days going? How's everyone's weeks going? How's everyone's months going? How are your years going? As far as days, day went pretty well, all things considered. I woke up late, but it didn't end up mattering too much. Uh, because the sometimes delivery appointments matter as far as the timing, but it didn't matter too much here. And I even knew I called it out. I was going to Austin, and my mom was all like, "Oh, you're gonna have to add like an hour and a half because you're going into Austin." And I was like, "Not the way I'm coming in, but I mean, there'll be some traffic on that road, but not that much." And I was pretty much bang on. I woke up 20 minutes late, and so I left at 6:20. I was supposed to get there at 8. I got there at 8:20. So pretty much everything lined up exactly as I would have expected. If I had woken up when I was supposed to, I would have been there smack dab at 8.
大したことない。
Probably. And maybe even slightly earlier if the traffic was any different in 20 minutes. It might not have been, but at any rate, and then I got myself way back down to the border. Mexico's almost right there, almost a stone's throw. Parked at a shitty well, the Loves itself is okay, but just the food always depresses me. Yeah. Who likes Godfather's Pizza for real, or gets excited for that, or Subway? It's a travesty, man. I've always told people it's like one of the biggest things that would make me quit, eh? I don't know how to say komaku.
鼓膜。
Oh, that's because it's komaku. Surenaus, koborenaus. What is this one, eh?
惚れ直す。
Horenaus. Horenaus. Also, I kind of want to get the Discord up in here. I need to check out that. There's a command line Discord application that's supposed to be lightweight, light resource, so I could just like tab through it like this, and I'm interested in checking that. I don't know why I haven't done it. Maybe I could do it on this stream. Hopefully, I don't have to like enter my credentials in a way that's visible. Discordo, I believe it was called. I am interested. Discord, it's just too high resource, man. It's annoying. There are not enough that people don't realize what kind of dog shit computers people have, depending on the context. Oh, building from source. My enemy. Just copy paste all that. I don't even remember if I have Git installed, but cross that bridge when we get to it. Why not? Oh, again, but
現物。
tesonai,
手応え。
tegotai. Iharu,
威張る。
ibaru. Oh man, ikimono, a living thing, huh?
生き物。
Namekuji is a slug.
なめくじ。
Slugs are way cooler than peafowls, I gotta say.
くべる。
Kuberu. Can I remember how to say peafowl? So I was gonna Google it, but then, or like I was gonna type it in the dictionary. Let's just Google it and see if we're right. Is kujaku? Peafowl? I don't even really know. Oh wait, I thought a peafowl was different from a peacock. I'm not gonna lie. Okay, never mind. Okay, well then the next obvious step in Googling is peafowl versus peacock. Peahen. Is a peacock a male peafowl, really? I didn't think the name was that funny. I was trying to be an adult, but it really is just peacock. I didn't know peahens were a thing. Did y'all know this? Today I learned. I hate that every time it's like TIL. I'm such a TIL guy, but then I look down on the TIL posters. So I'm like, oh, you had to go post it on Reddit that you TIL. I bother the people around me. not digitally, but the few people I interact with these days physically. I'll come up a month later and be like, I just learned that peafowl was a whole species, and they'll probably be like, yeah, you didn't know that. I'll be like, fuck.
交差
I thought I had something on you, a little fun factoid. Like that factoids are actually not true. Or like it's in the definition of factoid that they're wrong. Did you know that? Did you know that? So I'm pretty sure that's true. I'm double checking this out. It would be for true. No. An assumption or speculation that is repeated so often. Blah 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 blah. An inaccurate statement. See, there you go. Wiktionary. Originally defined to mean a false statement presented in colloquial speeches. Also, it's true, but it's yeah. See, they know. They know like I know. Joe.
事情
Chijo.
事情は
Choco choco.
ちょこちょこその男の子は父親の
Oh my gosh, I'm just realizing I forgot to post the link in my own little Discord server. Here we go. Forgot to post this. Oh, we back. Close open. Now I've posted the link everywhere it should be posted. Oh, but maybe I need to ping at everyone for the one person. Oh, that's a thing. And then now we do this. Close open. We're so good. We're so professional. Choco choco. Yukidoke mizu. Melted snow.
雪解け水
Irobata kaigi. See, this was one. The definition just made no sense to me, but I clicked past it.
井戸端会議
Oh no, wait. I'm thinking of a different thing. Or no, it was just the construction of it. Like, side of well. This is like a word that was given to me, and I'm like, what? Like, I can understand what you mean by side of well, but how is that like a vocab? How is that in the dictionary? Irobata. To what? Iro no hotori. Yeah. Wakatta See, it's like it's only useful for the full word. Irobata kaigi. Irobata ego. Well, and how do you say this in English? Himomansa. A casket. Arachnid. Oh man. Irobata
井戸
kaigi.
端会
Nagaredas?
流れ出
Nagaredas?
す
Kankan. It's like something it's automatic. It's like,
カンカン
oh.
彼は彼女のことをカン
Okay,
カンに
that is not what I was gonna say. That didn't make sense. Seishiki. Oh, my earbud. Oh.
正式
Origami.
折り紙
That was one of those where you read it and you're like, oh, that's what that's read like. Obviously, I know the word, but never read it till now.
大抵
Aite. Kigaki
気
de
が
wanai.
気ではない
Ororu?
踊る
Mekubase. I have a feeling we're gonna get through even quicker today on these. Nenza.
捻挫
Namagusai.
生臭い
Namagusai. Minoshirokin.
身代金
So ransom. Kokai. Kokai. This one's gonna.
孤児
Koji. Yeah, okay. I think it's already in one of these lists, but add more. No reason not to. Wait, did I write that out right? No, I didn't. It's down there, man. お環境。
住環境
Dang it.
最も
住環境。静音。
静音
Kind of actually pretty glad I read that one. 攻め
攻め
Hair. Just hair?
部屋
Yeah. Or that kind of hair. Keep in mind, folks. Round. Marude. Completely. As in round. I feel like this could be written in the kanji as well. Yep. Oh, well, maybe not. Used in 6 pieces of media on the site. Good to know. Anyways, we call it, or no, we'll keep the old grade. Might as well. 音楽活動。音楽活動。音楽活動。幼虫 is a larva grubber maggot.
幼虫
Sakubun? Am I crazy?
作文作文は書き
With little real meaning. Formal writing with little real meaning. Honki.
本気
Yofu.
洋風
Yofu. Yofu. Hold on.
家庭
Kate. What
私
the
は
heck?
高校の全課程を修了した
Yeah. Kao pasu.
顔パス
Kao pasu. Yume no mata yume. Such as everything that I
夢の
aspire.
また夢
Joel. Do not confuse with Joel. Is this just tatami?
畳
Okay. So I ba soba.
今は下がり相場だ
Hmm. I'm interested in that. Checking if I've used that as a daily. Soba. It's another kind of delicious. Market speculation. Who could resist?
肩にかかる
Onegai dekimasu ka?
お願いできますか
I wonder how, you never hear that too often in instructional material. I wonder how often it is actually used. Oki?
焼き
Yaki. Yuzu.
融通
Boyaku. そんなことをぼやく。ぼやきながら。It's just like in a daze.
ぼやく
Oh, never mind. I always want to read this as keshin. And then it's like wrong.
血管
Kekkan.
彼ら
Or maybe I'm thinking of akubi that I always want to read as keshin and it's wrong. Sakkaku.
味覚
Mikaku. Yeah. Yep, we're insane. Onchi.
音痴
Okunote. These we know though. Shikaku.
視覚
Yeah, by the way, I see so many comments when there's like I browse so much slop related to trucking on like YouTube and stuff, and there's always people, or like I watch a lot of crash videos as well, which are not always slop, but can be, but regardless, in the comments, people always say like, that's why you don't hang out in the blind spot of a truck driver, blah, blah, blah. Y'all, there are basically no blind spots, or at least the blind spots that you're thinking of, where you're like next to the limb in whatever lane, they have the convex mirrors. The only blind spot on a truck is directly behind it, especially if it's a normal trailer like a drive-in. If it's flatbed, I can even see you when you're behind me, for the record. If I'm, like not loaded, or the load is real shallow, for the record. But yeah, like next to you with the hood mirrors and the convexes, they're blind spot is propaganda sped by truck drivers that can't drive and hit you, or coping, for the most part. Or their mirrors are not properly adjusted somehow. Just for the record. You probably don't want to hang around trucks too much anyway, but that's... A lot of people don't know things. Meshiuma is a fun one. Schadenfreude. Gyujiru.
牛汁
Gyujiru. Tsurukame, tsurukame.
つるかめつるかめ
Seito. Shou.
Seito.
No, it was Seito. Like Seito boy. Mojidori.
文字通り
Shibomu is like
しぼむ
wither, yeah. I'm trying to think of the other word. Kakeru, which of course there's many ways. Oh, maybe that's not it. What do I want to write? What is it that I'm thinking of? Oh, and there's another one.
なえる
Shibomu shioreru. That was another one. Oh, that's gonna drive me nuts. There's something like that.
パナマ病
Type of fusarium wilt that affects bananas. Shibomu.
しぼむ
Kazarimono. Yeah, it's decoration, but also a figurehead. Although, that was another one where when I put it in the dailies list, I didn't see that many uses. This is what I was interested in finding, but I didn't see too many people using it that way. It ruins a lot of my... Like, I love words that have, like, the clear meaning and then the abstract one. That's clear when you look at the first one, and then it always ruins my day when I'm about to put it in on the dailies, and then you know, you just find out that other abstract meaning is just actually not very common at all. Guzu,
グズ
guzu, guzu. Hone no zui made, bad to the
つ
bone.
いまで
Ichika bachika.
一か八か
This is one I really want to talk to a native about because I thought that these definitions and the way people are using them in example sentences had a different nuance than the dictionary would make you think. Or like it's like Japanese people are using it differently, and it wasn't that point wasn't getting across in all the definitions online. I'd like to make that one clear. Because it was always like used in an encouraging context, like all the examples where people being like, oh, I don't know if I should ask this person out. They're like, oh, you should do it. Ichika bachika. Like, you know, whatever the, like, win or lose, it doesn't matter. Like, whatever happens, you should make it, like, you should go for it. Which is not the case with a lot of these, like, all or nothing, sink or swim. Because, like, when you use these expressions in English, it's like, it's to highlight the severity of a situation, or like that you really should not lose or fail, you know? It's be like, guys, this raid is all or nothing, or like we die or we fail our country, or like, you know, you lose all the money on a game show or something. You know what I'm saying? I could get into it again, but I want to make that one cool. This one's fun. Magic bottle is a thermos. Maholbin.
魔法瓶
This is why they were all dailies that it's going through. Rishi.
利子
So I spent a lot of time on a lot of these words. Dorobo neko.
泥棒猫コン
Konto. Anmoku no... Wait. Kozen... Wait. Am I insane? It's not Anmoku no yokai. Oh no, open sea. It's Kozen no himitsu. Kozen no himitsu?
当然の秘密
Yeah. Jinko Fukyu.
人工呼吸
Jinko Fukyu. Butsu kokan is bartering.
物々交換
Marugoshi means armed.
丸腰
Or unarmed, I should say. And then Sekigaisen is infrared.
赤外線
Just makes too much sense. Beron is dead
ベロ
drunk.
ンベロン
Hone o kogu.
船を漕ぐ
Fune o kogu, I meant. And that's why I like that one. You're pedaling a boat by snoring. It's like sawing logs, the Japanese version. Jijitsu Mukon,
事
unfounded.
実無根
Konsen,
混戦
Tenbaya, everyone's worst enemy.
転売屋
Saji o nageru.
サジを投げる
Haike.
景気
Keiki. Yeah.
景気はどうです
Yep. Always the mixing up of the parts of the, you know, some other word. Putting it into the word it doesn't belong. Keiki. Not keiki. Not keiki, but keiki. Not cake. Okay. Komasuri.
ごますり
Makishita or Makijita?
巻き舌
Yeah, Makijita. Toshi Densetsu.
都市伝説
I saw there everyone a lot of Japanese streamers were playing some new like urban legend game. Unless that wasn't new. Or the game was like old but it's all like a revival or something on streams. It's like a foot bath, foot warm but how do you read it though? Because it's not like Ashiyu.
足湯
Oh my god, it is. Gyokuten.
反転
Hanten.
今日はその反転を
I think I've typed in before, like, because I think I made that, like, with that first kanji. And then I think I'm mixing it up with... Is it this? It might be this. I mean, you see the resemblance, don't you? On that first one, in a way. I think. And that's another one I've got written down somewhere, I think, because of this exact issue.
反転
It'll work itself out. Gokigen naname.
ご機嫌な
I've got a little, like, heartburn or something, or what do you call it? I don't know if you call it GERD or whatever, where it's like, my throat just kind of hurts right now. It might be the way I'm sitting / slouching. Oh. And then why can I not read this? Tokuken Riki. Kitoku Kikot.
既得権益
Oh my gosh, I was close actually. Kitoku Kaneki. Is that worth writing out? Probably. Why not? The answer is not often no. Kitoku Kaneki. Gaisuru.
害する
Kangai? Yeah.
勘がいい
Kangai. I'd like to be Kangai. Benme. What the heck is an all, by the way? I've yet another thing, something I got recently and Googled and forgot. Oh yeah, I know what that is. Shigo.
光が
I wonder if I've gotten a word that used that kanji for all yet.
引き
Ikinobas.
伸ばす
Like if I didn't, it'll show up soon. Ketsuen.
血縁
And these all
もっと
did yesterday, last night, so they coming back fast. Iagate. Sekinin tenka. Sekinin tenka? Oh yeah, there's like putting your responsibilities on others.
責任転嫁
Pass the buck. Ichidai.
一大
Chishu.
始終
Shiju.
その
I did a little spoonerism there. I wonder if spoonerism's translated. Spoonerism. No, always sad. Because, like, there's gotta be, like, a word for this. And, like, especially the way, you know, they love wordplay in this language. There's gotta be something like this. Go on. Is that really go on? Go on tenka. Oh, it says it's literally the readings right there. Go on tenkan. I hope all these tabs are not gonna be a mistake to try and open. Napurinarizmu. Oh, spoonarizmu. Like if I type that in, will it show up? I will riot. Did I even type it right? No, probably not. Yeah, I put it in the wrong spot. Spoonarism. 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 Okay, it didn't show up. I will not write yet today for this reason. Pardon me, Param. This pie is occupied. Can I sew you to another sheet? What is Bud on about? Koke. Or koke, I should say. Koke, I should say. Kokena. Koka. Koka. O nerate. Okay. Oh, I just... Wait, what? I literally just... Ku. Or maybe I saved that earlier. Ku no naka no ikutsuko no onso? Onso? Onso chite tok taite tokute tokute. God, this is what it sounds like for me to actually try and sound it all out. Tokute no onsuji onsetsu. Onsetsu o sekkan chikan. Chikan shite arata shiriku o tsukaru kotoba asobi. Kotoba asobi. Aruya douyo no ii machigai no koto de aru. And without, any inflection as well. Iru ko gen, or gengo. Iru gengo no naka ni gonten ka no rei o mitsukeru koto ga kanou de aru. Anyway, that was painful. Oh yeah, I did. I finished all the words. But I guess I owe myself some new ones. Toriai. I swear I clicked past that one. Taimon. Yeah, that's what I'm going to. Kato motsu. I can probably say I know it, but yagaru. Iyagatte. Juzai. I hope Tanya is streaming Gakten Saiban on Saturday. So I think she might be. I'm looking forward to it. Say again. Yeah, we're gonna say we never forget that for sure. Kakahiki. Ikan. Sore wa ikan wai. Tsumikase ne. Kakuri. Rasabosa. Probably don't need to be grinding that. It's very common in the communities I'm in. Dakyo-on. Well, I know Dakyo already, so I bet I'll just put it down. Komozukashi. Odo. Tokas. Shinma. I probably shouldn't have said I'll never forget it, but I mean, I already have multiple conjugations of that in anyway. Shinshun. Tashinkyu. Or Kyo. Tashinkyo. Well, what do you call... Oh, there you go. I should have just clicked the button one more time. Stopped asking dumb questions. Okay, give ourselves a little Pomodoro here. Maybe I'll just... I'll hit the wall of secrets a bit. So yeah, apparently you just post your secrets. I guess I could write my own down for posterity, but if you're someone you know is struggling, you're not alone. So you can see what kind of secrets... Anonymity is a brilliant thing. Or very interesting, at least. Not sure what this guy's on about. I'm getting a tattoo in 6 days, and I'm super, super excited, but I feel kind of guilty because my mom's buying it for me as a present for an important birthday, and money is tight. How tight is the question? A very important question, physically, but, also abstract here in this context as well. But if she's doing it, it depends how much you begged her, I guess, or how guilty you feel. But, typically your mom's doing something for you. She knows, like, what, she wants to get her children that she loves things. Tattoos are kind of funny, though. Because especially if you're that young, or maybe you're an adult and your mom's still just getting it for you anyway, but I'd have to design my own, but I kissed a girl and I liked it. I'm very, very gay, but, like, very gay. Comments. I want to see some comments. As art, you're all up in the beeswax and the bees are just trying to hurt your feelings. Hashtag plan B, hashtag years later. What are we talking about, bud? I'm straight, but I like femboys! Exclamation point, one comment. That's how it all starts. Less than 3. Can you guys hear me not call? I'm so fucking bored, and I just want to call random people. LOL. I'd somewhat relate to him. Probably wouldn't drop my number for him, but you know, or them. Good job, guys. Do you know any good websites to search anything on? And you could delete the search history and suppress parental controls. Please help me. You're asking fartdump.com/wall.php that question, by the way. Just as long as we're all clear here. Oops. No, that button on my mouse is too easy to hit. Help me, I can't contain my gayness. With the following emojis. One comment. And then I see the other comment below it. It seems like this website is a pretty, like, an outlet for a lot of people to declare their, you know, homosexuality, which, me neither, bro. Let's go to therapy together. See, I don't know if he understood the assignment, that guy. Therapy for gayness is a funny, because I know it's like real too. That's the craziest part. Dude, I'm so gay. I just watched Stranger Things and Long-Haired Robin is so hot, man. And I recently been talking to a girl who apparently wanted to talk to me since August, but she never did. And she's gorgeous, dude. He comments. Maybe I should open these up in another tab. I feel you, bro. I want my life to be a Yuri manhwa. If you like gaming with trauma, please check out MXTX Trust. I wonder how many closeted... Oh, I did it again. How many closeted people there are out there at any moment. Especially in, like, compared to earlier years to now, you know? Nothing meaningful happens anymore. Sure, I look smacks and ascended, quote unquote. Now I go to parties every weekend. High as balls off Xanax and hooking up with girls I don't even care for. The one girl I do care for, my ex, would never take me back no matter how attractive I am. I feel like going to parties will make me feel better, but it's the next day today and I feel like absolute shit. Good secrets to post. For content especially. But yeah, that's it. And dude, Xanax. I know this dude that was addicted to Xanax. And it was pretty sad, and he would show up to work. You had to try pretty hard to get fired from the Texas Roadhouse I worked at. They were very lenient. And they even were doing stuff where they would like demoted him from like fry to dish. And then even after that, they demoted him to like cleaner, which I don't even know what he really did, but just would clean the restroom and the kitchen and stuff, which is like not a position really. That's kind of what people do amongst their actual positions. But they were still trying to keep him on, but he would show up barred out and just would like not be capable of working multiple times. And it took him a while to get fired, but man, he would work with me on dish, and I remember one day, and I'm not fucking around, that dude was jerking off. Like, he was supposed to be, like, grabbing the dishes and, you know, taking them off and putting them where they go. And he was already really slow, but he was so slow, and I wasn't even looking. I was just focused on my own. I was tunnel visioning because I couldn't, like, I did what I could to work with people and be, like, sociable or helpful or whatever, but I was just like, it's like, it was already a lost cause, so I was just like, just straight cleaning everything, sending it through the machine, and then nothing was going through. And I finally go over, and, dude was jacking off under his apron and just like staring at space and was like barred out, and we were like, yo, this can't fly no more. And then like, yeah, like my coworker pointed out, and I'm like, we were both just like, man, what reality are we living in? Stats. I wonder what he's doing now, because I remember also like he would be my ride, but he would like take me home. Not barred out typically when that was happening, but then yeah, we would stop at like the bar and he would have like a drink. And for me, I know people go to like, you know, they can have a drink or two and then drive, which I mean I definitely still wouldn't recommend regardless, but people do. But he, you know, I did not. But then I would get in the car with him like a dumbass. You ever seen that movie where Joaquin Phoenix gets crippled when Jack Black drives drunk with him in the car? And I don't want to end up like Joaquin Phoenix in that movie. So, you know. I really hate everything to do with coconuts. I hate their taste, I hate their texture, I hate their smell. If a product is coconut scent, I will avoid using it like the plague. I don't understand how people like it at all. I like coconut scent. Coconut flakes I'm not a fan of, for sure. I don't like coconut water either. I did have like a, you know, a real coconut like the one time in Costa Rica, but they're not worth work. They're definitely like, I would call it almost like a tourist trap to be like, oh, coconut. And then they sell them in stores now too with the thing and the straw and everything, but not a fan. These are cash grabs for sex workers and drug dealers. Choose carefully. What? Parties? Choose carefully. Are you telling me people are on fart dump? Like, trolling for cash grabs? I hate coconut too, boo. Lesson 3. Hard-hitting secrets. Sometimes I rub jelly on myself and pretend I'm a slug. I don't think you do. I don't believe you. Babe, I can't believe you left me. I'm pregnant with you child. If you don't come back for me and child, I will find you and I will hurt you. By the way, I got with you, be it, bro. I know you've got the R on your keyboard somewhere. Hold on, yeah, like there it is, and there it is. So what's up with you? With you, BFF, when you left to go on holiday. So I don't know if it's yours or Dave's. Oh, so you can drop Dave's name. You can't drop anyone else's name. So and your child is child with a capital C, but you can name drop Dave. Dashboard hula girl. Charlotte. Why did you dump me? I didn't know you were straight. I got your name tattooed on my ass. I would love a little more details, but I guess the way they put it succinctly is part of the charm. Omar, do you missed me? I'm sorry I blocked you. I just feel like I have to. Base, that's low-key a vibe. You guys are fools. This person does not do that. I've always seen those kind of posts on the internet just for like almost decades now. Like, I cover myself in this and pretend I'm something. Who downvoted this? Omar, perhaps? Sherlock, do you need it broken down for you? Everyone says that they hate Rule 34 of their OCs, but low-key, I actually wouldn't mind that. Broken heart. Post your social, and let's check out your OCs, and then I'll be the judge of that judgment. So, like, I hate my husband. I love these little outlets. This is the kind of thing, I keep scrolling, and then people, like, really put their hearts out on this, and it's gonna, like, make me cry for real, though. I shit my pants like twice a year minimum, even though I'm like 26. One comment. You gotta get your colon checked. Colon cancer is surprisingly common amongst young people. Amongst young people. These ads. Affiliate link. Sports site doesn't cost you a dime. I kind of like the way they're formatted into the site a little, at least. I mean, I don't know about everyone checking their colon that young, but this guy, perhaps. Well, since I have to use 25 characters, I'm trans. I think ball musk smells good for real. What do you think, chat? I feel like that could actually be, like, divisive, and I mean, like, I think a lot of people might actually be holding that secret in. Yeah, same. Me too, girl. Oh, this is for the trans thing. Yeah, the ball musk people. There's no jury on that. Or the jury's still out, I should say. There should be jury duty for this. Forget finding out who killed who or who should get the child in the divorce or whatever. The jury needs to be called for this. I don't know about good, but you know, there's a lot of self smells that are enjoyable actually. Oh my god, this site is filled, and I'm highlighting this emoji, with a bunch of cute boys. Hit me up, bestie. How, Sway? I want to be manhandled by a girl. 0 comments, 10 upvotes, though. That's actually, I've been kind of eyeing the upvotes. That's among the most. Brother. That don't need to be a secret, do it. An anonymous twinner porn bot, no way. I'm a cutie boy. And a few ugly ones, too. I don't think I like my dad that much. He's not abusive or anything. He just doesn't seem very interested in my life. We never really talk, and I guess it's my fault as well, but I really couldn't be bothered. Yeah, isn't it funny the way that we can recognize that all the time? Like, people that you're not super into, but then you're like, maybe I should be, but fuck it. And then, you know, life just goes by, and then, you know, kind of just fade away, don't we? Me too, bro, me too. Feel.you, frowny face. That person's frowning about it. This person seems like they're kind of colon bracket, like neutral, perhaps melancholy about it, but the other person was outwardly sad. They're still not doing anything about it, perhaps. I feel like everything is only getting worse in the world. Everything. Maybe not everything. A lot of things are, though. It's definitely fucked out here, huh? Me too, bro. So I just live in an ignorant bliss while slightly losing my mind. I don't really respect ignorance, though, depending on almost any context. Ishinkyo.
一神教
Wasn't it Tashinkyo?
多神教
Shinshu.
新春
Shinshun. Shinwa.
神話
Can y'all read Shin yet?
その山は
Next it'll be Sama, out of nowhere. Odo.
王道
Odo. 小難しい. It's pretty easy.
羅
Dakyoan.
京湾
Dakyoan. Kakuri.
隔離
Kakuri.
積
Tsumikasune.
み重ね
That one I struggle with a little too much for how many times I've read that. Seine?
制限
Seigen. Jozai.
重罪
Juzai. Yagaru.
やがる
Kata motsu.
肩を持つ
Kata motsu. Taiman?
怠慢
Taiman. And then I still don't have tomorrow's daily cooked up. But I did. What did I put on the list that I said I might do? Soba. Okay. I will put, let me bring it back to Monk, maybe? I need another screen kind of like Monk, but without the... Let me unmute. Okay. The grind commences in just a moment. We'll just leave that text scrolling there as I check my Discord, which should perhaps be kept off screen to see what if I've posted something like this in a daily. Nothing found. And then what did Soba mean? Market price, speculation, reputation. I could maybe get it written down. Speculation. I kind of like it. It's definitely going in the maybe list. Okay, I can put y'all back on. I hate that the transition is laggy, man. Maybe I'll buy a better laptop for this, for the purposes of, well, I guess streaming, but maybe gaming in general. I don't do much gaming, though. Soba. Will it christen this the 10th place of with the 2 numeral? The 20th, will it be Soba? I do too many nouns, though. I gotta close open the stream manager. How does it lag that bad? Or how does that happen? Noun. Uh-oh. Stream manager. Come back to me. Tell me you still exist. Oh, there I am. But it's still like lagging like crazy though. I wonder if my stream's actually that far behind. I need a sentence. Towards each other location. People can see my process in making my daily posts. My Mainichi no Tango. Oh, there's a lot of like... And I love these too when I can use it in other vocab. That really helps. For multiple reasons. Are these common enough? Oh yeah, they are pretty well widely used. How far do I want to go? maybe this far. Oh, I could use more. Yeah, I like this. It's always a little weird with the formatting once you paste, though. Actually, it's working out now. It used to not work out like that. Soba ga kimatteru. Yeah. And then this was just sobashi. How do I read? Kawase. Chicken. Banana. And tsuri soba? Tori soba. Tori soba. I usually don't do that many of like the bonus, like, inclusion in vocab, but there's so many good ones on this one. Like, I guess I'll stop there. Or maybe not. If I decide, maybe I'll change it later. Weather dependent market. And then the example sentence. Often the hardest to get. I'll get it later, actually, because some of the sites I like to open for those can be really slow. Keikenchi.
経験値
Keikenchi. Chi. Chi.
怠
Taiman.
慢
Juzai.
重罪
Juzai. Say again.
制限
Not say again, but say again. Shin Shun.
新春
Good job, you finished all your due cards. I daydream of being diagnosed with cancer. Hey man, they posted the hotline there. No trauma dumping in the secrets area. Nothing changes in my life. She called me baby boo. 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 What does it mean to be called baby boosh? You are gay. I am straight. So he's flipping it back on some of the users of the site, but they already all say they're gay, so I guess he wants to say that. He wants to emphasize he's not. The first time I gooned was at 10 years old. That's pretty outrageous, I think. Guys, can I get some stats on this? Can I get an assist? You are gay, I am straight. You're not wrong, we're both gay. I am indeed gay. Unlikely. First time I gooned was at 10. That's normal, don't worry, smiley face. No, I don't think so. I was bored. Oh my goodness. Come on, people. I don't... Dear God. I dare not look those stats up on stream, but I would be curious to see what influence led to that, like the internet, to to fit my worldview of the damaging things in our society. I was in love with an attorney at the firm I used to work for. He was separated at the time and we became friends. We were never intimate, but I wanted to be. I have to go turn off my CB radio because suddenly people want to spam it. I wonder if y'all can hear that. Just give me a moment, y'all. Why do people do this? You're trolling me, bro. I can barely get up. It takes me so long to get out of my little setup. Maybe I'll open up a root beer. Turn off the fan as well while I'm up here. Oh. Rustle, rustle. Can you hear all of my adjustments? I'm getting back into position. It's not easy to do. I hope you appreciate all this work I'm doing. Oh. This may not be the best position to stick myself in for an extended period of time. It's about as comfy as it might be able to get, though. Maybe I need some more like seating and support and stuff all up in my sleeper. Tell me how I sound now. Let me monitor myself. Try and reopen the stream again and see if it's caught up. Oh. Let me see. Oh, I sound okay, maybe. Yeah, I think we're probably fine. Oh, let me open up a root beer. Little ASMR. Oh, I shook it up a tiny bit. Hopefully I don't regret this. I'm in a position where, like, so precarious. If this stuff spills, I'm spilling it over everything, and I'm gonna be so mad at myself. Did you hear that? Ah. Oh. Zero sugar A&W. Actually, and it's pretty close to full sugar, I gotta say. Oh. Now that's good. Unfortunately, I'm laid back in such a way that drinking it goes down weird. Hopefully I don't regret that. Where was I? I encouraged him to get back with his wife and try hard to make it work. He moved back into his home and worked on his marriage, and then I found out that he was having an affair with the administrator at the firm. So, wait, I was heartbroken. I still love him. Neither of us is working there anymore. And we didn't stay in touch. I miss him. I miss his beautiful face and his funny story, because I hope he's well. So he was with his wife and you and an associate? Or an administrator? You should not miss this guy, by the way. I found, see, I'm like pre-reading some of this stuff, and it's just... I fell in love with my teacher at least 12 years older than me. Never had the courage to tell anyone, so just pretended being straight. I'm gay. I guess people really are, like, all hung up on being gay, huh? It's 2026, y'all. Go ahead and be gay. I know that's a radical take, but, you know, I'm a bit of a radical thinker, a forward thinker. Some people have never had takes that I've had before. I accidentally goomed to a femboy once. Been there, brother. You know, you get the full, if you dive deep into the account or the MMD's character, and you're like, oh no. Fellas, is it gay to act? Sure, accidentally. Welcome to bisexuality, brother. So that's one thing a lot of people on the internet seem to be obsessed with, though, is being like, you're gay. Or like, you're bisexual. It's like, nah. I wish I have a Valentine. I sometimes wonder if I will live to be old. Like, really old, like 80 years old. That is going to suck. Such pessimism, man. 10 upvotes, too. Because, like, Jumanji, the whole, like, you know, they spent the whole movie being like, it's gonna suck. And then he was like, no, but it actually doesn't. But it's like, I don't know why you're, like, so pre-jacked, pre-planned on it sucking. I miss my old car. It was an old shitbox, but it took me everywhere. So many good memories. Yeah, man. Oh, please don't put me back at the top. Okay, thank goodness. Some websites are not good about that. I'll be your Valentine. How, Sway? I have been to Epstein Island. Somehow I doubt that. I have a crush on my best friend, but she's in love with someone else. Yeah, that seems to be pretty common, though, yeah. Still need to maybe work on or communicate something else. This new website UI is dog shit. This UI doesn't seem that bad. I wonder what the old one was like. I think I have some deep buried childhood trauma, because why am I acting like this? For example, I have a really hard time being perceived as needy or too much. No one has ever said this to me. Sometimes I'm trying my best to stay cold, but the thought of someone saying that to me makes me nauseous and vulnerable. See, though, I think this is like our generation thing, too, trying my best to stay cold. We need to stop this shit right here. Like, or be more open, more genuine, especially. Like, if you're cold, if being genuine is being cold, that's fine. But this whole I'm trying my best to stay cold thing is like, we don't need to obscure everything or be afraid of, like, you know, people's perception of us. Because that's really the foundation of society. It's part of why society is breaking down, if you ask me. So maybe I have to argue me the homepage reviews. I wish I was this passionate about random websites. Bro fist. I agree. Well, sometimes I am that passionate about random websites. Well, you just need that much passion to just be like, this UI is dog shit, and then post about it. Someone is waiting for you, bruh. Be patient. I always hate messages like this. You don't need to be patient, you need to be active. Well, I guess you need both, but, you know. I'd like to try some really sour candy. Because, you know, the stuff you always get as a kid, or, like, that's sold commonly, like, over the counter, is, like, not very sour. Prove it. Yeah, exactly. Pixar didn't happen. Not redacted. I miss my ex. His name was Thomas. I wish he loved me back and wanted to stay with me for a long time. I had a sex dream about my dad. I'm on a quest to turn everyone into Fujoshis, so I need you guys to read/watch TGCF MDZS and SVSSS. Before you read/watch it, tell me your first impression of it. See, another person was typing the, like, it's just the same person who was like, read or go check out MXTX. We don't know your acronyms, little bro. This low-key the best thing I ever seen. Okay, maybe these are a thing. Do I dare type it on stream? I'll check it out. Or maybe I can turn the screen region off, but maybe I don't need to do that. Paul Wiley. And then I guess might as well add MXTX to the list, as long as there's people recommending some spicy stuff on here. I want to know what they have, like, they're so passionate about this. Two people here are Korean. I guess 3 people are anything but Korean. The Mystic Pickle. Oh, this is, I think, Queso's got this thing on his stream, I believe. I pretend otherwise, but I despise my mentor at work. They're just an obnoxious, rude person with industry experience. I can relate to that. Holy fuck. My driver trainer, oh my goodness. Should not be training nobody no more. I studied abroad as an exchange student for 6 months and made fantastic lifelong memories that I'll never forget. Now that I graduated, I've secretly got a working holiday visa for that country and haven't told anyone. I'm beyond excited. Secretly got a working holiday visa. It's a bit of a funny secret to keep. I guess the people you're going to tell are going to be like, maybe you shouldn't have done that, but then you're just going to dip, or you're going to get ready to dip and be like, hey, I'm out to the airport, and they're going to be like, to where? And you're just be like, for this. Now, is my stream really down? Are we back? Okay. Please tell me that I'm actually back. What did I do? I'm just sitting here streaming. How could there possibly be any technical difficulties? Is it frozen? Well, I'm just gonna keep talking until we don't have issues. Fee-fi-fo fum. Every good boy does fine. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Where are we at, really, though? And see, this is gonna be tragedy. Hello to the one lurker. Am I currently live, or am I having more technical difficulties? I guess you could say lurking, though. I really hope I'm back, though. Do I just keep sending it, and then, like, check out the VOD later? That's so not in my purview, or in my blood. You know, let me close the app. Or what happens if I hit stop streaming and then start streaming? Will I really be back? Okay, go profile, stream manager. Come on. That viewer's gone. Sag. I just wanted technical support. Oh, I'm back. I'm just watching myself, or my stream manager right now. Seems like we're live. Incredibly laggy, but I don't know if that's how much of that is my internet or my laptop or my phone or the internet to my phone or a combination of such. I think we keep sending. Just for good luck, I'll tickle this. Boom, boom. Hehehehehe. I'm a femboy now, guys. You're a femboy now. See, once again. People obsessed with telling us that it's getting a little old, y'all. I guess you can post that secret if you want, but I want some good spicy secret. What the heck? Don't backspace me. I'm reading people's secrets here. I just ate a really good bagel. Watch Andrew Gaming 67 and a regex. I will not be checking out that channel. Maybe y'all can be inclined to. I don't respect the self-promo. Who would ever self-promo? Who would ever do that? My life is not over its beginning. I gave so much to live for. So much I've yet to experience. My existence is unnotable, forgettable, yet I will live. I exist, I exist, I exist. My asshole itches. Fuck. Let me scratch that booty. It smells like ass. See? He's got that sort of, like, stream of consciousness that I be doing. He could be a streamer. Emphasis on stream. I don't know who I am at all. So he's kind of like the antithesis. I wonder if it was that poster had a reform. He posted that, and then on the next page, the next day, he was like, no. Now I know. Go have fun, love. Yeah, go have fun. Great. It's good to see good secrets from some of these people. Honestly, good place to say it. Common self-expression, W, less than 3. Yeah, I guess I'm happy for a lot of these people. That's okay, and you have people to talk to figure it out. You don't know that. They could be a wolf child in the forest. You are that person. You still have time to learn, and life's not a race. True that. Pretty supportive website here, isn't it? Except for the people saying I was on Epstein's Island asking them to prove it. They put up the resistance. This seems to be a solid bunch on this website. We are so back. Did you really? I think they're just spreading hate, man. 15 words stacked up back. Let's go. To wear on your shoulder. A burden, perhaps. Oh, no, never mind. Kata o motsu. Dakyoan. Komuzukashii. A little difficult. Querulous. Hold on. Now that, I love this. What the heck is this? Querulous? Querulous? Complaint?
Querulous.
Oh, sorry, I interrupted the lady.
Querulous.
One more time?
Querulous.
2 more times?
Querulous.
Why does they sound so weird saying it? Querulous. And also, complaining in a petulant or whining manner. That does not seem to line up with the other definitions here, does it? Komuzukashii. Peevish, querulous, somewhat bothersome. Well, I guess maybe it kind of does. Of a person, that is. Hold on, right there. Yes, he's in the grade. Shinwa. Say again. Shinshun. Shinshin. Juzai. Taiman. We'll just keep hitting that with hard. It's always a self-policy for every time a word is new, even though it seems pretty easy. Kakuri. Except for words that kanji I've already read. Yagaru. Iigatte. Iigatte. Tsumikasane. Tsumikasane. Odo. Tashinkyo. Ishinkyo. That's gotta be 15, right? Yep. Knocking out the new ones. When I was a kid, I saw a baby snake that I found underneath the cinder block. Like an idiot, I grabbed a big chunk of mulch and it bit it. Barely missing my fingers by an inch. I was a stupid kid. Thankfully, I got out of there unbitten. I don't know what I was thinking, why I thought it was a good idea. It attempted to bite me, but I was a stupid kid. I'm a pro master debater. See, what if he was, though? I once gave my cat a Big Mac. I am really considering the effects of this. And yeah, don't fuck around with snakes. This dude was lucky, maybe it was not venomous, but so like with how stupid he's describing himself, who knows whether it was or not. He probably didn't know, but I'm pretty scared of snakes. That's you know, I would never be so bold. I slipped in the wet snow in front of the road. I think they laughed, but my butt still hurts. Yeah, people laugh when people fall and stuff, but if I don't know, I guess you gotta read sometimes whether the person is uh like really hurting or really doesn't want you to laugh. I feel like you can tell. You can yomu the kooky, you know? That sucks. I really feel for that person. I'm a bi girl who likes girls most of the time, but I like a guy right now. This dude is low-key chopped. I feel like am I being mean? And like, is it possible for someone to think that someone isn't pretty but still have a crush on them or what? I'm so confused. Help. Also, to make it worse, his sister who happens to be a bit older is a lesbian and thinks she's cute too. Goodness, what a mess my mind is. People make life so damn complicated, don't they? Also, so I think I've seen this once or twice recently. Context clues are telling me clearly, like, chopped means unattractive. Girl, that's too real. Girl, cooked, you are cooked. So I guess it can be both. She's cooked and that's real. Because we're all cooked, aren't we? Mary is so fucking annoying, Jenny. Like, what? Oh, geez, shut up, we know. And also stop copying my actions when I do something funny. I wonder how many adults, because there's a lot of people posting here that are clearly adults, but, it's funny to read stuff that, like, adolescents post. My desire in having a boyfriend, despite being a minor, consumes every bit of my flesh. I mean, a lot of minors want partners, bro. That's not those things. Leave them boys alone. They are trouble. Also potentially true, but I don't know what's up with, like, this stipulation here. I masturbated at the bathroom at work because I was ovulating and couldn't stop thinking about sex. So, very down bad. It's funny, that is a crime, but I guess it's one of those things, sometimes I think about it, it seems like relatively, like, if you're silent and no one can tell, there's no smell or anything, like men or a woman, it seems like if you can get away with it, I don't know if I entirely would prohibit it, but, I'm a chronic masturbator. See, once again, like, people kind of, it almost seems like they're dual posting, but hope y'all can work that out. Guillermo is a homosexual, but asked me not to tell anyone. Just not the vampire guy, right? The What We Do in the Shadows, Guillermo. Do you really know it? Asked me not to tell anyone, but then you posted his full ass name. I feel like Guillermo's not common. That seems kind of rude. Because if you had said someone told me not to tell anyone, that's a pretty, you were able to get it out, but then did you really have to get out in such detail? Seems rude. I don't like you. I knew it. See, I wonder if they know too. That would be so fucked up. Guillermo's sweating bullets right now. Don't tell people secrets. Secrets are trouble. Oh, it's not giving me any more news. Do I gotta go back to Anki to look at my cards? Manzai. Newing. Tsushu. Tsusho. Kyusho. Tsusho. Kyosho. Kaitai Koji. So hard to read these. Kesho-sen. And what the heck? Shuzai. Mei o soraseru. Or hashiraseru. Yeah, mei o hashiraseru. Oh, Tsuno. Oh, boy. Okay. I have to find out if that's just like the... Oh, boy. Is that the same? Okay. Thank goodness. I'm not going actually insane. Teichi. Kewashi. Kumoyuki ga Kewashi. It's so hard to read. Kumoyuki ga Ayashi. Tasho. Phone. See, these are reviews, you can tell. Or maybe not this one. Jose. Yeah, Jose. Takumashi. Uron. Haran. Okay, this is new. It's gotta be. Kokke. Oh, I literally just added it. Kokke. Kaitai Koji. Shuzai. Kumiyuki ga ayashi. And then once again, kokkai, kokke, kumiyuki ga ayashi, obo, kokkai. Oh my god, I did it again. Kokke, obo, ran, shuzai, kai kokoji, kai tai koji, shuzai, kai tai koji, shuzai, obo, kumiyuki ga ayashi. Okay, I think we can knock this out now. Obo, ran, kokke, kai tai koji, shuzai, keshosen, manzai. 目を走らせる。通称、不穏、誘引、滑稽、解体工事、情勢、組み分け怪しい、波乱. Flashcards are fun, man. Oh, 取材. That's how I like to do them. And you can see all these sitting here. I don't like mainline Anki. I use it in very unorthodox ways, so a lot of stuff kind of sits there. Let's knock some out though, because I've been going kind of heavy on like the random reading people's secrets content. K-site. See, there's the TTS. Onmyoji. Moho. Hachiko. Iko. Shito. Shigaisen. Yeah, these I've mined from the hologram videos. I don't particularly enjoy all of them, but they have multiple subtitles and they're easy to mine from. So it is somewhat valuable. I don't particularly enjoy the content that much of the hologram. Initiate. Wakan. Nashikazushiteki. Tojo jinbutsu.
登場人物
Jakuriku kyoshoku. Sachigarai ne.
教職違がないね
Fucking. Suiko. Okay, we'll Pomodoro that one. Let it sit to the side there. It's gonna give me my words. Okay, one word. Mukureru.
むくれる
Do I dare add more to this on JPDB? Could bite off more than I can chew. One time I was eating popcorn, I actually light on fire. Don't ask how. I really want to know how though. And I quickly ate it so my family wouldn't see, but they noticed the smell of something burnt. What the hell? Why does my girl not want to peg me? Can any girls help? Really? I feel like a lot of everyone I've ever talked to that talked about it were like, yeah, I mean, I'd be up to it. A lot of guys obviously aren't, but it seems kind of like it would be easy. I don't know what the girl would get out of it, but clean your asshole, bro. She doesn't want to dummy, go get a top boyfriend instead. Yeah, I mean, it seems kind of weird, but I don't see why you would be like against it. Someone said a big paragraph on my thread about girls not liking anal, but this is a one-time pain, and I'm not able to convince this to my girl, and why to do breakups, just I'm not sexually satisfied. It's not a man sign. But we're not talking about anal for a girl. We're talking about pegging a guy. Why don't you ask your boyfriend to do it? Girls don't want to go in man butts, but it's just like it's like with a strap on, man. I found it. If someone doesn't want to engage in certain types of sexual, the first thing to remember is never ever force them or pressure them. Duh. That would be sexual assault. The second thing to remember is that you can talk to them. Tell them why you want this and ask them why they don't. Sometimes it's cases something they want to. Yeah, I think he's probably knocked this all out or talk. Well, I don't know, because then you browse a lot of these Reddit-style things where people have all sorts of weird hang-ups with their partners, and then people are like, oh, did you talk to them? And they're like, I talked to them, and we figured it out. Like, I thought that was kind of like ground zero of like socialization, or especially relationships, but it still needs to get drilled into people's heads, apparently. Talk to your partner. In order to, you can certainly help them get comfy with the idea of sex is important to people in a lot of relationships, and if you're just not happy with someone, it's okay to break up, find someone you're compatible with. Yeah, but I mean, yeah, I was gonna say, like, a lot of people, you do a lot of sexual things, just like where you don't necessarily get all the enjoyment out of the act, but you're giving your partner the enjoyment. Like, that is the enjoyment for you. One of the best secrets on here, not gonna lie. It was one of the worst secrets because they didn't feel the need to tell us how they lit the popcorn on fire. I have a small chode. Search it up. Yeah, we all know what a chode is, but I sometimes forget. If I manage to forget something, please don't leave me. I'm trying my hardest. Yeah, I feel for this. When someone writes something in this sort of prose, you know that they're in a rough space. Why does girl deny for anal? I love the English in this, man. They should train LLMs with these kind of posts. Then we would get some interesting stuff from them, perhaps. I sleep naked when I'm home alone. Don't you know it's healthy? Or that's what they say. You are my special. Tunu, nu tunun, tu nunu, nununun. Tene ona ba sicha se immature. Rembem pomba penone. I hope I didn't read some horrible text there and something. It sounds like Toki Pona or something. People want to be wanted by other people. I'm trying to count the dashes here. And become the very person they themselves wouldn't want. People will want to be wanted by other people and become the very person they themselves wouldn't want. I think maybe that sometimes happens. Wouldn't say I agree. Like as a generalization. Okay. I kind of want to, I'm going to break this up with a little GIF scrolling, because I think the words are, yeah, they're knocked out there. Don't feel like knocking more out. I can scroll GIFs for a good minute. Kawaii transparent pixels. Yeah, I need more assets for my stream. I don't have enough. I kind of want to just like swap between different versions of this with like different GIFs, or have them like on a timer, have them like float away, and then have other GIFs come in and take their place from time to time. But yeah, like I'm kind of happy with what I'm seeing here. I feel like we're on a good pace. This isn't moving, but I feel like I could use it for something to demonstrate my power. Let's call it that for some Serpa. I feel like what is this thing coming from that someone's ripping all these assets from? Because I like them. Ignore my naming conventions. A mortar and pestle. Oh. Ooh, I see potential for this. Put something beyond the window as well. Yeah, we'll call it window plant. Why not? Kabi. A lot of hearts. Now the dead air has started as I scroll. Good. Yeah, sorry, I just get caught up. I love just browsing actual, like, I guess I wouldn't call it slop, because these were these were created with quite a bit of intent, I'm sure, but now, like I'm saying, I'm sure it offers little in the way of content. Okay, no, this we can definitely swipe this. Okay. Maybe we'll find a use for that. The Thai, something in Thai? Is that like an offensive word in Thai that I should maybe try and translate first? Some of these are actually kind of pretty. I wish I could credit the artist on some of these. That's the kind of thing about just kind of ripping assets off of sites like this. Exposing how creatively bankrupt I can be. Ooh, can I throw that across just the whole screen? That could go. I should give these their own folder instead of just the generic download folder. I really need to clean that whole thing up, huh? This is going to be my entire hard drive space. I just saved it as pixel art. I should be renaming some of these. I'm glad. See, this is a good... Sometimes I scroll through these and sometimes, or maybe if anyone caught any of the other streams you'd see, I scrolled for a while and just got nothing that I was liking, but some of this is good stuff. Jellyfish pixel, sure. This is the flaming Sherpa. Boash. Uh-oh. Oh, I hit delete, that's why. Okay. Flaming Sherpa. Yeah, whatever. Dot .webp. Do I go for the conversion yet and just try all these out? Because this is a lot of assets. Maybe I can color key that out. Oh, but it's like a gradient. Or I might be able to work some magic. Let's call it Final DS. Hopefully these all look good after conversion. Do I need to keep saving these? These little, like, torches and, like, rods and staffs from the background of some obscure RPG, apparently. Someone was spamming their little people. Not too big on the vibes on those. That's mesmerizing for sure, though. Not gonna save it, though. Flipnote-esque animations. Yeah, somehow I think this is it's this website's way of telling us we've mined the well enough. Because you mine wells, don't you? Okay. Yeah. Let's scroll back over, run that script again to convert. Because I have to do this for some reason. Did I really save that many? Uh-oh. I just realized I may be creating lots of duplicates. Don't mind me as I verify. Well, I guess I could see if I had an extra. It would tell me, right? No, or maybe that's not a problem. I don't think I see extra. Yeah, I think it already. Okay, let me actually try and Google Translate this. I hope it's not offensive. I cannot read or speak what I'm assuming is Thai. Do I have to type translate in, or will it get it? What the? Please. I was so scared for a second with the the design and coloration on that. I was like, I'm gonna get my stream banned, like speed run. Yellow E. Yellow color. How do you say this in Thai? Arachnid. Cadaver. Also learned this this shortcut. What was it? Alt-Shift-X to get a random wiki article. Eldred Linden, Norwegian poet. Yeah, so a random wiki article is exactly the shortcut I needed. And then just like, jump off of such things. It's getting hot again. Do I really have to turn the AC on again? Are you telling me I'm on like in a border town and it's hot? When I'm in far South Texas, practically at the Gulf of Mexico, are you telling me it's going to be high in temperature? And now I have to get out of my setup again. Well, I can reach back and get it though. I suddenly felt like how hot I was. I hate when you do that, when you suddenly are like, oh my god, I just dropped my fucking root beer. I'm kind of mad now. How did that drop it? I didn't even touch it. Let's assess the damage. I don't think I'm gonna end stream. I think I'll just... Because one time I did spill it, and it got all up in places where I did not want it. And I kind of had to, like, take an extra hour to, like, deep clean some, like, detailed stuff it fell through. Oh. Okay. It might not actually be that bad. I think I can procrastinate on cleaning that. Okay. But we're revolutionizing how we sit for now. To avoid that happening again. Leaning way back. Maybe I should have a dedicated, like, or I was saying this before, but like a dedicated just chatting stream when I'm not actually, you know, looking at the wiki article for Telemark University College in Norway. And then I could, like, push this whole thing back and then really lay back and then just chat. Let me see here. Because I'm still just way away from my laptop. Okay. I'm sitting in a very funny way. Geez, what was on my head? What was in my mind? What was I thinking? Who knows? We send again. Okay. I'll just do it sitting this way. Do I Alt-Shift-X or do I keep talking about Telemark University College? Oh, man. We Alt-Shift-X for sure. See, a lot of these random articles really are small. Oh, but see, I don't know, maybe it's gassed up, because I got another, like, piece of, like, war, like, machinery, like a big weapon or tank or something when I Alt-Shift-X'd. I think they have, like, or maybe there's, like, a lot of articles for, you know, like, destructive equipment. Because we figured out a lot of ways to kill people. Or, like, locations, you know, there's another one. Come on, give me a good one. I don't have all day to just hit Alt-Shift-X on Wikipedia. Swiss border guard. Oh. How many people are crossing the Swiss border? For what reason? It's like the Berlin Wall. Around Switzerland, all to this day around Switzerland, there's just like towers. I might read this off stream actually, because I'm realizing that I like to do this, but I don't know how to turn it into stuff, especially without a chatter, you know? But just like literally, oh no, don't backspace. Fart dump. See, fart dump though, I can read this like all day. It's fantastic. It lets me sleep better. Yeah, like, or like, have y'all tried this? Because you see, I feel like it feels better, but I sleep worse. I don't know, somehow even when I'm in my own truck, I'm like conscious of the nakedness in a way that, you know, I don't mind it obviously, but the comfort's not as there. Why does girl deny for anal? Once a pain, but then it will also a pleasure for girls. They might just not feel comfortable. Sometimes oh, they copy pasted, yeah. But because it's a pain in the ass, ha ha ha. I mean, try it yourself. And I know some people will be like, I have, and I like it, so I losing girl. But I mean, you could say it's an acquired taste for sure. I betrayed my best friend during a manic episode. I didn't have an OCD diagnosis. I believed he hated me deeply and wanted me gone from his life. This wasn't true. I was just deeply paranoid. I was diagnosed with OCD after our fallout. Try to chug my root beer so I not only do I not spill it again, but, you know, you just gotta finish these things before they go flat, huh? He said that I can never talk to him ever again. I understand I was in the wrong, but I can't stop worrying if he's eating, if he's sleeping right, if he did exercise like I wanted me to, and if he likes how much his art has improved and so on. I know he'll never forgive me. There's nothing I can say to him to ease any of the pain I caused, but I want to leave this out there. I hope he's safe and around friends and care for him as much as I did. It's a beautiful friendship, and I'm sorry I made him suffer so much. I should have told him how paranoid I felt, but there's nothing he could have said to fix my mentality then. I need medical attention. I'm sorry, and I will always be sorry until I die. Good post. I wonder if there's anything I can just vent onto here. Because, you know, I vent to people I know about certain stuff. I wonder if there's anything I really needed to keep a secret. But then it's not even so much as a secret, but you get it to like a somewhat public audience, I guess. I'm trying to find a way to keep my chair back here, but then sit close enough to this laptop and my microphone. Because the microphone cannot move very, very far with the way I've got it set up. I will hesitantly move my chair back, or very carefully, maybe. Okay, the chair is back. If I knock the root beer again, I'll just die instead, okay? I just turned 18, and every year I get B-Day gifts for all my friends without missing a single year. Each gift is personalized for that person, not just a $20 bill. I spend so much time wrapping, making, and finding gifts, but I never get anything in return. Yeah, brother. I know my friends are good people, but it just stings a little that my friends don't think about me the same way I do for them. And they're my closest mates, so I don't have anyone to talk to this about. Thank God for this website. Yeah, well, you know, the whole spirit of gift giving is not necessarily expecting anything in return, but also, you're 18, do they even have the money or whatever, like, would they want? I get that it's personalized and it doesn't need to be that much money, but you definitely don't need to be expecting that kind of... I've noticed that there's a lot of thoughtfulness you don't need to be expecting from the rest of the human race. I was talking about that earlier, like, when I have conversations with people, but then they just recommend me like a show or a movie that they should know I'm not gonna like, but then they do it anyway, and I'm like, are you really approaching this conversation with this, like, any thoughtfulness? But then, you know, you just kind of have to realize that people just kind of go through, I don't know if I want to use the word selfish, but they're, a lot of people are not as thoughtful as you might like to optimistically think on a lot of fronts. That's why some of my best friends are very thoughtful, and it's great to have them as best friends. Ugh. It's easy to lash on others when going through a hard time, and it's easy to look back and feel horrible about what you did. Just remember that it's in the past, and that growing as a person and working to never hurt someone like that again is the best thing you can do. Sometimes moving on is best for both of you. Lesson 3. Oh, let's see what they have for this guy. Maybe you should tell your friends that you feel unappreciated. They might not have realized that they hurt your feelings and then put in more effort. I don't even know. Maybe you can tell them this, but then follow it up with, like, that's my own hang-up. Because it kind of is. They may also not change, but just remember that there are other people out there that will pick out special gifts for you, and you just need to find them. Also true. Hey man, relationships are tough. You may want to find some real friends that would do the same for you. You weirded it strangely in this context, didn't you? I want my school to have a site like this, for students, of course. You want a school-specific secrets site? I really need to have sex. 7-Up was one down vote. I like fucking big, black, dirty old men. I don't believe you. There is this guy that I've liked for about 5 years. Let's call him Vic. We started talking, but at the same time I started talking to another guy. I don't know if I want to keep reading these all out like this. I ended up falling for the other guy. I'd stopped talking to Vic. Years passed. I already fucked 2 of his friends. He got a GF, but suddenly now we're talking again. I really want to fuck him this time, but I feel bad for his GF. Man, people are funny. I can't even imagine wanting to get into all this, you know, all this muck. I'm a 38-year-old female and no man has ever given me an orgasm. I can only imagine what the comment says. I know your location, my guy. My location is pretty volatile. I don't believe you. That's beautiful, Katie. We can do the motions of sex, but biologists would call us reproducers, not sexual beings. It's impossible to really enjoy sex without emotion. Are you married? If so, that was a bad decision. What the fuck? I feel like that might be a really fucked up thing to tell someone. I'm with the NIA. See you soon. Okay, let me like alt tab a thing and then just keep alt shift Xing. I don't know why. I kind of want to read that later. Shingen defense. You know, I'm talking about any chess opening knowers out here. Shingen area. I don't know how many wiki tabs I can open. It's alt shift X this one though. Riley's. Anyone here go to Riley's? Oh, yeah, I know this guy. And I have watched a couple snooker compilations in my day. Still not super interested in it, but... So there you go. Think of Riley's. One day on Jeopardy, that'll come back. How do you pronounce this? It should be listed. Lefatatsidi is a moth. Yeah, not a big fan of moths myself. Oh, that's the whole article. Lefatatsidi. You know, it would be a nice app where I think I've checked it out briefly to see if there's one like this, but none of them seemed exactly like what I want. But it's just like that wiki, like taxonomy tree. Like you would just be able to click and then see the animal and a description of it, but like in a very streamlined way. Because it's very easy to be on like a page for an animal or like plant or something, and then just keep clicking on different like areas of the tree, man. So delete this entire file, please. Beetles are the most diverse order of arthropods. Are y'all paying attention? I actually didn't know that, for the record. I actually do think that's kind of cool. I still hate arthropods, though. Semi. Exuvier. Any words? Any words? Sire? One word. Hit me. Jodan Janai. It's not a joke.
冗談じゃない。
Kind of a freebie, kind of lame. Hit me with some words. Oh, here it is again. Sweet goal. 10 matsu. Why is it looking all weird on the, like, in the font? Mirashi. Inokos. Matsuge is an eyelash. Goroku. Yaju. Shokuzen. Fukingi.
不謹
Fukinshin.
慎
Fukinshin. Sokuto. Arenji. Kamawanai. There you go, folks. How far have we actually made it? 1:45? Can I push it to 2 hours for no particular reason? Give it a quick check on my Discords. Has anyone said anything? He's streaming. I'm streaming. Self-promo. Yeah, the links, they're not as powerful. They work the one time, but you can only make magic happen so many times. Kenshin. Kamawanai. Meyasu. Easy. Tonza. You. Yeah, the Twitch stream manager is not consistent. It is being a little annoying. I don't know. I always want to say sansuru, kansuru.
徹する
Tessuru. Riraki. Rikichi. Tazuneru. What the heck?
至難の技
Shinan no waza. Shinan no waza. Any words for me? Oh, another word for me. Kiku. Yaku. Wait. I gotta go back. Yaku. Okay. Okay. You are in the list, bud. Welcome. No, see, yeah, Yaku. And it's down there, isn't it? There it is. Yeah, that's why I've never read it. Oh, I forgot to play around with all the GIFs I downloaded. That can take up some time. I'm really running out of room in the scene, though. Okay. Do we want to add a twerking? Can I scroll it? Oh, I gotta browse, huh? Or drag. So yeah, the little conversion script I use is useful sometimes, but it has these weird results sometimes. But it kind of makes it look like she's got a little like effect going on, so I think it kind of works in a way. I'll keep her there. I think she kind of fits. I wish I could drag it into the scene like this. You can! Oh, why was I bothering with so much rigmarole? Okay, put twerking gifs. I don't know if Spin Heart actually has a future here. But I can't believe I was doing it the long way for so long. Oh, see, I don't really like the way that one's artifacting. I might have to fix that one. Okay, fine. We'll remove plant. Steve's gotta work, right? Oh no, the artifacting. Okay. Delete. Delete. How does the jellyfish look? It looks all kinds of messed up, man. Because then I gotta go to this website and do it like one by one. Because I'm sure there's a way to do it, you know, locally that works, but I haven't figured it out, so. These I didn't need to convert. Oh, this one I was interested in seeing if I could key out somehow. Well, it converted well. Maybe because it's not dealing with the transparency and every frame is a color. I guess that's why. Let's see if we can work this one. Yeah. Let's see if we can just do a simple chroma key. Custom color, select color. Let's select, because it's clearly a gradient, so what would make most sense? Let's try a lighter one. Like, I know blue screens are a thing, but see, but how's that gonna come out? Oh, that works. And then I always do a little more smoothness. And then can we? How does that look? Okay, I like that. And then I might move my avatar a little bit. Oh, don't mess with that too much. Yeah. Because I kind of want to be above it. I don't know why. Oh. Oh. What do y'all think? What do y'all think? Dude. It kind of goes. Everything's fitting together relatively nicely here, man. Can we adjust? Can we throw a filter on this to, like, get rid of all that? Hmm. What if? Now stay with me here. I'm trying to be pixel perfect here. Come on, we can do it. That was a lot easier than just picking white. Oh my gosh, it does work. I'm a genius, bro. Oh, what did I do though? Why does it look so much worse in the scene than on the example? Should I do... What about that? No. Golly. Maybe it's because of the scene that it's in. Or like this section of the scene that it's in. Oh, it looks so bad. What's going on there, huh? See, I gotta look not at the preview, but on the screen. Okay. Let's work from here like this. Oh, wait. It's looking better. Oh, and then what did that look like without the filter? Hello? Oh, that's not gonna change. I thought it would change the opacity of the filter itself, or like the effect of it. I think we're looking good. Oh, and then it undoes it. What the heck, bro? Dang, I thought I was cooking. Life is difficult. Why can't I just have fun with this? Oh, I see now what my problem was, I think. What if I change the color? I think we got it better. Because then what if I like do like this, 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 this? That made it look worse in some respects, but also a little cleaner maybe. Maybe I'll fix it later. As much as I've complained about horniness in all respects, here I go adding a twerking gif. I had more gifs, didn't I? Hmm. Hmm. Even that one, I don't really like the artifacting going on. So I guess downloading outwardly transparent GIFs, I have to expect to go through all the rigmarole. And then what if I just make these like, what if I just throw like a, just like change the opacity on them? Plain and simple. Hmm. I don't think I'm gonna mess with that. What about just like, what am I thinking of doing? There's not just like an opacity slider. Well, I guess I know how I could effectively do one with like a filter. So maybe I will mess with the blending thing. Where did it go? Okay, let's just try it. What the heck? Okay, never mind. I'm dumb dumb. Dum 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 dum. Chroma key transparency. No, 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 no. Maybe. I guess that can function as one. Why not? Yeah, I might do like subtle scrolling flowers. What if I do something like this? Let me try and cook here. Hmm. What do y'all think? I want to make this like borderline painful to look at. See on my I was gonna say when the screen is dark, it looks like different. So let me put it there. Oh, it shows up so much more like that. I'm gonna wait until someone tells me like what the heck is going on here, and then maybe I'll dial back. Until then, we continue on this path. Just stick that in there, why not? Oh, the cell phones. Once again, kind of running out of stuff, like places for stuff. See, the thing is, it can look a little scuffed, but then once it's actually kind of in the scene, the scuff is not that bad. Just play with the sliders a little bit and you're good. Yeah. What do y'all think? I'm liking it. Well, I made it to 2 hours, for better or worse, one way or another. Ichibitsu.
一別
I don't remember clicking that I was doing another word, but there we are. Stop at the extra one word. And I guess I'll finish this one. Why not? Shinan no waza. Hard one. Kaikin.
回帰
Chinninjunin. Chinninjunin. Chikai.
高い
Takai. Sekkan でしょ? Suchigarai. Marugari. Marugari. Kimitsuku. Otonoshiku. Otonoshiku. Chou. Seiken. Seikan. Yeah.
長蛇の列
Chodo no Retsu. I'll let that one sit. I think I'll call it a day here on the stream. Longest one I've done so far. Still got plenty of time to chill out. Actually, maybe clean up this fucking root beer spill that I'm mad at myself for, and then had a lot of fun. I kind of like that site. I kind of want more stuff like this. I feel like this one's gonna kind of gotten its steam out. This is for you to post your secrets, not ask others. Yeah, I had fun playing around with more assets, and then I'm gonna try and figure out ways to like change the scenes around so I can keep just adding more crap to my screen. Close that one up. Close that up. But otherwise, appreciate anyone who was chilling, lurking, might be watching this in the past, present, or future. How they could do it in the past, don't ask me. Those secrets are for me to know. And, oh, it's recording at some point, huh? Why did I do that? But, yeah. All the well wishes to everyone out there, for sure. See y'all.